political party. It jaw drops as they unveil some big news to you. I'm sorry, I'm gonna need you to repeat that. I said, Blaine's the first son of Adonia. You know, your country's biggest rival. Oh my god, you should have told me. Can you blame the guy for not wanting to lead with that when your countries are constantly on the verge of war? Okay, but we have plenty of opportunities to bring it up after you introduced us. I guess he didn't think it was that important. Honestly, does Blaine's country or his dad's job really matter? Both of those, and I saw those sparks flying between two earlier. You think Blaine felt it too? Oh, definitely. He tries to play it cool, but I can tell you again to him. Good to know. Why are you so interested in my love life anyway? It's not exactly eventful these days. Trust me, anything's more eventful than mine. As a princess, I've been destined for an arranged marriage for most of my life. Oh wow, that was not what I was expecting. It's fine. It's a centuries-old tradition, so not a battle I'm gonna win. But it doesn't mean I never get to date. No drama, no jealousy, no love triangles. All the fun stuff. Exactly, which means, new bestie, that I'll be now living vicariously through you. I hate to break it to you, but my life's not that scandalous. Not yet. Just then, the front door of your suite swings open. Dion ducks behind the couch, pulling you with her. What's going on? Do you think it's not a paparazzo? Where's your bodyguard? Remember still talking to campus security about the breach earlier. So we're on our own, with a stranger in our suite. Hold your breath as you hear the sound of heavy footsteps moving around the suite. Hopefully this guy just gets in and gets out quickly. I can see the top of your head, you know. Damn it. His voice is gruff but familiar. Is this some kind of game? I don't have time for it. Suddenly you realize what it is. You pop up from behind the couch and find Tano? Tano Mendoza? It is indeed Tano, standing in the common room of your suite, hands on his hips. You take a good look at your childhood friend. Hi Tano. You haven't seen him in years, and he's definitely grown up. Hold up, you know this guy Tobias? John, this is Tano. We grew up together, but I haven't seen him since. The memory washes over you, pulling you back through the years to the state manor, to the last time you saw him. Tano, wait, I want to see you again. Basic army training is 3 months, plus my actual deployment. Honestly, your mom has a better sense of when I'll be back than I do. But I know you've been looking for an excuse to practice your pen pal skills, so now's your chance. Give him a light punch in the shoulder to wrap him in a hug. You don't have to go loose for me to write you a letter, you jerk. It's kinda important for the whole defending your country thing, though. Storms come up around you, and you savor your final moments together before he has to leave. The rest of your goodbye is a haze, blurred by tears and time. Eventually, the letters stopped coming, and you lost touch completely, but now he's standing in front of you like a dream. What are you doing here? I've been assigned to protect you while you're at Vancross. You're my new head of security? Are you sure you're up to the task? The Tano I knew didn't have the heart to squash a spider, let alone tackle a paparazzo. No, it was cute. I'm not the same Tano I was back then. Apparently not. If you'll excuse me, I need to sweep the suite for bugs. He abruptly turns away and begins to come to the room. Dion pulls out of earshot. So, what's his deal? I don't know. Lost touch after he joined the army several years back, but we used to be best friends. Cheer up, Tobias. You have the entire semester to figure out what his new deal is. You look back over your shoulder at Tano, just in time to see him disappearing into your bedroom. Hey! You find him rifling into your closet. Never heard of privacy? Get out of there. I'm just doing my job. I'm pretty sure your job description doesn't include looking through my boxes. Tim's gaze snaps up to yours. In all the years you were friends, he never heard you say something like that. wanted to see them. All you had to do was ask. Try to ignore the heat of your cheeks as you hold his gaze and smile. Is that all it will take? For you? Maybe. Something about his expression is completely unreadable, and you sigh frustrated. We used to be inseparable for so many years. I thought maybe we just missed our chance. If we can just see each other again, it'll all be different. But now you're like a complete stranger. Look, Dan, I'm sorry I didn't do a better job keeping in touch with you. We haven't talked in way too long, and why are you apologizing? Because you're mad? You catch his gaze and intensity. The heat there is completely at odds with his attitude. After a moment too long, Tatum shakes his head. Life happens. We were both busy. It's no one's fault. We grew apart. Take a step closer to him, putting a hand on his arm. He looks down at you, and your stomach flutters as he holds his gaze. That doesn't mean I'm not sorry it happened. Tatum clears his throat and steps back. But let me be clear. I'm your bodyguard twice. My job here is to protect you, not be your friend. Now, I was talking to campus security about the breach earlier. Can I trust you to stay out of trouble while I'm gone? Yeah, you can trust me. Tim nods and leaves. You pop back on your bed, trying to wrap your brain around everything that happened today. Maybe John was right. My first day of freedom in my life is already becoming a soap opera, and classes haven't even started yet. A few days later, your classes begin. You start your first morning with public speaking. And that's why global cooperation is crucial to more efficient agriculture for everyone. Easy to say when your kingdom can grow just about anything. Hey, you expect me to come to the negotiation table. Later that morning, it's adequate. You're not supposed to put your pinky up while drinking tea. It's actually rude. Maybe I'm trying to be rude. Ever think of that? You gotta know you're adequate to be able to flaunt it. You would think that. Not that I can't blame things. Not that he lied to me about who he really is. Your favorite class of the day is social media, where the professor finds the most embarrassing thing each of your classmates has done on. Hey, I don't think that's something forever ago. You can't take a pic with the crown jewels on your bare eyes and not expect someone to screenshot it for posterity. Finally, you settle into your last class of the day, world history. You just open up your laptop to take notes when a beautiful woman takes her place at the front of the room. The one I've fallen for every single time about this. Welcome everyone. It's nice to see some familiar faces from last year. Feel free to take any seat, not just the one next to your allies. I'm Anna Seth, Professor Masako's teaching assistant. We've been delayed in conference in Devoga and won't arrive on campus until tomorrow evening. You're stuck with me today. If we're stuck with TAs like Anna, Anya, maybe Frankos won't be so bad. Try to focus on the lecture, but it becomes harder and harder to tune out your classmates' whispered conversations. How we all slept for tonight. I still have to pick up the rest of the booze, but other than that, we're golden. What are you talking about? The annual sorority of nations, of course. It's tonight. The whole school will be there, including you. Can't help but look across the lecture hall to where Blaine is sitting. He smirks when he catches your gaze, and you quickly look away. The whole school, even. Alright. Since it seems no one's interested in discussing the Asterian peaceful accords any further, I'll dismiss you early. Oops, busted. Don't forget your first group project starts soon. Professor Masako will have more details at the next class. Your classmates gather their things and start falling out of the lecture hall, but you hang back. Tobias? You coming? I'll catch up with you later. I want to apologize to the TA for talking during the lecture. Spoken like a true president's son. Don't take too long, okay? You sheepishly make your way to the front of the room to Anna. Miss F. Oh, how are you even more gorgeous up close? The words out of your mouth before you can stop them, and you flush and look down. Sorry, that just slipped out. I will always take any opportunity to flirt with her. It's okay. I'll take the compliment. I didn't return it if it wouldn't look like favoritism. She grins and you feel yourself relaxing as you smile back. Hey, you can call me Anna. Nice to firstly meet you. Not Tobias Monroe. You're President Monroe's son? Guilty as charged. Are you from Rutland too? No, I just like to stay up on world politics. And after all, I was the president, but history in the making. Are you going to the party tonight? Yeah, my sweetback's gonna make me go. Why, are you going? And I wish my party days were officially deemed over to mean I got this job. But you should probably go get ready. It sounds like it starts pretty soon, based on those not so whispered conversations during my lecture. Alright, see you later, Anna. Have a good time, Tobias. An hour later, you meet Dion in his common room of your suite. So what kind of soiree is this party? No, sorry, I can't focus to deal with the elephant in the room. Is that what you're planning to wear? This feels like a trick question. Dion grins and pulls you back into your room. I'm just saying, this should chance to let everyone get to know the real you. But I thought we were here to make alliances, promote the interests of our countries. Which would be way easier if everyone wants to talk to you. And if you wear this, they won't be able to help themselves. Well, can't hurt to try it on. See the fit, see it. Bada bing, bada boom. Worldwide as I step into the room. Dolly. I do look pretty good in this. I said I told you so, but it's some comment of a princess. Now, come on. You hear Dion, Murphy, and Tatum arrive at the party to find it already full swing. Dion starts to head for the center of the room, but you stop her before she can slip away. Where are you going? I have my own meet and greeting to do, but I'm right back. Relax and have fun. That's an order from your princess. You do know I'm not your subject, right? Dion just grins as she and Murphy disappear into the crowd. You glance over to Tatum, who looks noticeably antsy. You ditching me too? I need to check up the matter. Besides, Tatum joins the bodyguard posted around the room. Make your way to the party, to the bar, where Blaine is playing bartender. Hey, Rutland, did your mother know you're out past curfew? You dress like you're going to make it count, right, Dad? Did your mother know you're a liar who pretends to be someone or not? She knows I pretend not to be someone I am. Now, what can I get you? Blaine sweeps his arms out. You look over your options. You know what? Surprise me. In that case, you look like you can use a Paradox cup. It's a summer class in your donor. If you say so. To your surprise, Blaine quickly mixed up the gin, olive flour, ginger beer, and mint. He even adds some garnish before presented to you. Take a sip and shrug. I'll try better. You're a terrible liar. Unlike you. I think you tell me you were from Madonna. You have that's why? I'm glad you're reacting. Can't blame you for wanting to avoid the look you're giving me right now. But, and honestly, I don't buy into this Madonna Rutland bullshit. That's probably what you do. Hold on, I never said that I do. Then why are you making such a big deal out of this? I'm mad you're from Madonna. I'm mad you lied about it. You knew what kind of scandal or being seen together could cause back home. I deserve to know too. There's your problem right there. You give a damn about what we talk about. You give a damn about what your people think. Am I interrupting something? Dion looks back and forth between you and Blaine. No, I'm done here. Okay, so go on. There are some people I'd like you to meet. You grab your drink and allow Dion to drag you across the room, feeling Blaine's gaze on you back the entire way. Twice, meet Xavier and Evelyn. I had to get a couple of classes together. Yeah, I recognize them Friday quick. Nice to first meet you two. Is that what? I'm always pleased to meet a fellow classmate with some style. The outfit's so chic. Thanks. I was gonna compliment too, but maybe he likes it. Seriously, Zaria, am I the wet blanket? And I'm the wet blanket. I think I might have missed something. I was telling everyone about a breakup pool last year. So we didn't go piece by piece and put it back together on the roof of her office, diplomatic flags and all. Seriously? How did I miss that? You had to stay at dinner or something, but anyway, it was hilarious. I don't see what's so funny. They almost kicked you out of school. You have to be more careful, Zarian. Your reputation is starting to precede you in more ways than one. Seems like they could use some help working through this. Did you say I should try to win over some degrees? If you have foreign affairs, you have the chance to meditate. You have a chance to mediate between the classmates and earn diplomacy points. The more points you have, the more support you'll gain for the upcoming peace summit. It sounds like somebody missed out on a chance to earn for as a cadet. What do you mean? You should have shown your work to an engineering professor or something. Now everyone can put a car back together from scratch correctly. Right, Roland? I suppose it does show some skill. And Spice got a point. You can always get credit when you can. Now, let's do it next time. What the hell? Wait, what do you mean next time? Just then, someone bumps into Dion from behind. Oh crap. Sorry, Dion. I was distracted. The guy sheepishly holds up a book he's reading. The Decline and Fall of the Marian Empire. All you read in the middle of a party. Twice meet Peter Wallace. He is the youngest prince of a small monarchy off the coast. Many words are direct Frank Ross. Laugh total. I think Dion and I are the only ones in our year. Historically, the student body was mostly royalty, but as the world moved away from monarchies, the number has steadily decreased. I get it, you're a nerd. Peter, it must be tough being the youngest prince. You have all the royal responsibilities, but none of the kingly perks. It's probably for the best. I'm terrible for the crowds. I thought you had your own in public speaking this morning. Really? You think so? Peter's about to say more, but he's got up by a loud knock coming from the front door. He and John followed the crowd to where the hosts are bigger in the foyer. I thought you said you handled this. I thought you said you had this handled. Oh, fuck. We don't even know what this is yet. Blame brushes past you to get between the two guys. Alexa, Henry, calm down. So we need to get worked up before Blaine gets up at the knock sounds again. I can hear you all talking. Can you just open the door so we can do this face to face? Let's say George opened the door to reveal. Hannah, I thought you were coming tonight. I wasn't planning to, but the campus staff needed someone to investigate a noise complaint. Seriously, who snitched? As Lexi looks around the room, he started to step forward. Blaine puts a hand on your arm to stop you, dropping his voice low. You sure you want to get in the middle of this? Safe move is staying out of the way. You ain't gonna let others get. Let's get a joke. But maybe if you actually knew anything about me, you know that's not what's most important right now. He brushed off his hand and turned to face the others. Can you cause some slack? This is why the nations of Vancouver tradition. Yeah, it's not our fault some of the old profs still live on campus. You were young like us once, weren't you? I tried to keep a serious expression. The corner of her mouth flicks upward. I think I'm still young. And you are, like, totally young. They're not. Hannah sighs. I really shouldn't, but I suppose I can look the other way. Solange promised to turn it down after midnight. Score. Thanks, Anna. You smoke a Blaine, and your classmates thought I'd cheer. Still think I can't handle myself. You really want to prove me wrong? Let's give it a tower bomb with your name on it, if you think you're for the challenge. Blaine gives your mock salute before making his way to the backyard. Anna, since you're already here, why don't you stay and hang out for a bit? I want to hear about your trip around the Mediterranean this summer. Oh, I don't know. You're only a few years older than us, right? That's like older sis status. I promise it won't be weird. Give us a chance to catch up. Anna looks around, her gaze following you, and for her encouraging smile. Suppose one drink wouldn't hurt. Several drinks later, Alex is belting out his national anthem. From the western Isles to our southern fields, we protect our glory with sword and shield. Inspiring. I'd also, his purpose right on beat. And Zaya trying to take over the bar. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. And why you want to light up on your back? Please order a G and T. I'll take just a G, or just a T even. You quickly grab another drink before it turns to separate the rest of the party. And that's my chance to spend a little extra time getting to know a special someone, or two, or three. Catch up to Blaine just as he's finishing a game of Tower Pong. Plastic cups are set up on either end of the table, with one fancy chalice in the center of each cluster. Decide to get me already. No, I decided to show you up in Tower Pong. An interesting choice of punishment, but I'm down. Who's your teammate? D? Partner with me? I thought you never asked. Blaine smokes and shakes his head as you and Young face off against him and Peter. You asked for it. Yeah, what Blaine said. What do you say we make this a little more interesting? Are you proposing a wager? As often as possible. In this case, I'm thinking, whoever hits the Tower Cup wins. Blaine gestures toward the chalice tower nestled between the plastic cups. Can't be that hard to make, right? That is, if they could handle it. Loser has to treat the quad. You got yourself a deal. If you shake on it, then the game begins. Peter takes the first shot, and it bounces against the rim of the back of the cup and into the one in front. Oh, I made one. I can't believe it. These are pretty evenly matched, with everyone sinking their own share of cups. Bullseye. You might as well start warming up now. Lucky shot. Maybe I want to lose on purpose, just to run around naked. Lucky shot. But Dion lacks in skill. She makes up for with her distraction technique. Miss it! Major miss. Again. Damn, D. You're ruthless when you're annoying. The game continues neck and neck until it's Blaine's turn to draw. If I distract him, I might just be able to make him miss. I think I'm gonna be sick. Party goes on all sides, move out of the way as you pat him out and have it draw up. Tobias? Blaine loses his composure for just a moment, but that's all it takes. The ball bounces off the rim and onto the ground. You straighten up with a grin, dropping the pretense. Got you. Not quite. You still need to draw. Right. If I make this cup, I win the game. And I bet with Blaine. You step up to the edge of the table. You gently toss the ping pong ball, flicking your fingers to give it just enough backspin, and plop, it lands perfectly in the Tower Cup. A nice game. Damn. I know it means I lost, but that shot was a thing of beauty. Being a gracious loser isn't going to get you out of your wager. Don't worry, I'm better to take my punch by command. Take it off. Blaine smokes and slowly lifts up his shirt, as if purposely trying to tease you. As his shirt finally lifts his head, you have an unobstructed view of his bare chest. You try not to stare, but you can't help but sneak a peek. Damn, you can get it, boy. I should have chose the female Blaine. God damn it. I've never been more grateful to not be involved in a bet. Blaine just smokes and heads toward the front door, and a growing crowd of partygoers cheers behind him. So, what's for the quad? Hope we can run fast. Looks cold out there. Plane gives you a little salute, then takes off running. The crowd who's hums as he spins out of view, looping around the path. Should someone follow him to make sure he doesn't cut corners? Nah, Blade wouldn't do that. He's honorable, at least when it comes to putting him on a bet. Unless you want to keep a close eye on him for other reasons. What? I didn't say that. A few minutes later, Blade reappears, jogging back down the path to the party. He held his shirt out to him. Miss me? Not even a little. Fingers brush against his as he takes his clothes back from you and slips them back into them. Fight the gun warmth in your cheeks as he chuckles. Hit me up if you want a rematch. Don't hold your breath. Blaine flashes one last grin before disappearing into the crowd. The things I do for you, people. He finds Tatum standing against the wall, his eyes scan the room. He tenses almost imperceptibly as you approach. Finished partying already? What do you mean? You just, Tatum dresses up and down to your outfit. You look ready to stay out all night. And I'll take that as a compliment, but I just want to let you know I'm gonna step aside for a bit because I'm here. Tatum nods, following to step behind you as you weave through the party. You just stepped out into the cool night. Tatum puts a hand on your arm and stops you. What are you doing? Getting fresh air. I thought you would breathe on this. I need to walk in front of you when you have only one agent. Tatum. Okay, I'll follow your lead. You wait while Tatum steps past you and checks your surroundings. He waves you forward. You're safe. Just watch out for these slick cobblestones. Two of you make your way down the tree-lined pathway. Remember I would always follow you around wherever you went when you were younger? I used to think you were so cool. So the kid who was always getting into, let's just focus on surviving the night. You reach a bench along the path, sprawl out on it, motion for Tatum to join you. He hesitates for a moment, but eventually takes a seat beside you. Wow, the sky is beautiful through the trees. The sky is beautiful through the trees. Have you ever seen so many stars? Yes. Seriously, Tatum? Can you at least pretend to have a normal conversation with me? Tatum is quiet for a long moment. He comes out of a soft sigh as he looks out toward the horizon. Mountains remind me of my first deployment. I bet you have a lot of stories from your time in the army. His gaze softens for a moment, then pain flicks across his face, then his shoulders again. Not worth telling. Sun falls over you again as you try to think of ways to get Tam to open up. Well, we can always make out new constellations like we did when we were kids. You point to one that almost looks like Tam. You squint. I call that one the Grumpy Pants. He grunts softly, but you're pretty sure he's covering up a laugh. I have a better idea. Let's go back to the party. Nope, you're not leaving until I get a smile out of you. You need to tickle you. You lunge your hand and dig your fingers into his sides. He tries to keep a straight face, but the corner of his mouth begins to twitch. Knock it off. He squirms to try to swat your hands away, but you persist. Sorry, but you're leaving no choice. Finally, Tatum's composure crumbles and he bursts into laughter. Stop it. You made your point. You sit back, satisfied. See? Just like when we were kids. You mean back when you would torture me mercilessly just to get your way. Potato. You bump him gently with your shoulder. I miss seeing you smile. He looks away, self-conscious. What happened to him? You used to be so close, but now it's like you want nothing to do with me. And that's not true. Then what is it? Why can't we be friends again? You can tell me, Tano. You can tell me anything. But he remains silent. You puff out a frustrated breath as you look up at the sky, just in time to see a shooting star streak by. Make a wish. I wish for Tano to freaking talk to me. How much work is? You gave him a pointed look. Tobias. Lean toward Tano. I'll erase it to your lips and adjust the breath away from his. This is a bad idea. I don't care. Raise a hand against his hard chest, just your lips are about to touch. Bursts of loud music from the nearby party startles you. Tatum quickly pulls back, and you can practically see the walls go back up around him. Tatum, wait. You should go back before someone misses you. Okay. Catch your breath. Do you stand, and Tatum escorts you back to the party. You find... is that how you pronounce it? Ina? I don't know. In the den, halfway drew a cocktail. Tobias, did I tell you that you look really nice tonight? He smiled as you taking Anna's relaxed stance and bright eyes. Thanks. How's your one drink? I already finished. This is my one more drink. I was just about to the dance floor. Want to join me? It's getting pretty late. Just want to dance to go. Your one drink, please. I do love this song. He smiled as you lead Anna out into the makeshift dance floor. Pull Anna into your embrace. She smiles as she slips her arms around your neck. I haven't danced like this in ages. Well, I'm glad you have the chance to let her loose a little. How have you been at TA at Bancroft long? It's my second year. I'm so lucky to have a mentor like Professor Misako. I know it's Sabi, but I basically want to be just like him someday. It's not Sabi. What's your specialty? My thesis is on the historical roots of modern inequality. The quick and dirty version is the only way we can truly change the future is by examining the past. Well, assuming we learn something from it. You think that would be a given, but yeah, definitely worth mentioning. What are your advice? What are your plans for the future? Honestly, I don't know. My mother wants me to follow in his footsteps. I'm not sure that's what I want to do with my life. And even if I do go into politics, I'm not sure I want to be just another president of my will. It sounds like you have some tough decisions to make. Just know that if you ever need a sounding board, I'm here. Thank you, Anna. I really, certainly not a dancer class with you. I accidentally pushed you with Anna. Oh. For your cheese tea, as the full scent of Anna's shampoo floods your nose. Shh. Anna. But twice, you're bleeding at the same time. You're onto each other as the world around you all but fades away. Close your lips in anticipation, but nothing happens. By the time you open your eyes, Anna's already leaning back, her expression apologetic. Sorry, it's just, we have an audience. Right, of course. You flash your sheepish smile as you resume dancing. All through the song comes to a close. Anna tucks a loose curl behind her ear. She glances at the door. I should probably go before it gets too late. But this way dance, mighty fun. I do too. See you in class? See you then. You walk Anna through the door, then to the party. Find Dion chatting with Evelyn along the wall. I'm gonna head back to the suite. I'm about to crash. But it's still early. I'll have to work on this seminar later. And don't leave out your bodyguard. He lands over your shoulder. I want to see Tatum already hovering just behind you. I couldn't if I tried. Night. Tatum walks you home, and you fall asleep as soon as your head hits the pillow. The next day, you're on your way to world history when you get a test with Winston, your mom's advisor. Please tell me these rumors of you at a frat party are fake. Well, since Bancroft doesn't even have frats, it's biased and it's serious. It's like the media is talking about you and Blaine Hayes. I know this is an unreliable source, but if there is any truth to this, we have to get ahead of it. You have to stand away from me, right? As much as I can, all things considered. I mean, there was an incident at the party that maybe involved some streaking, but it's not everything under control. Involved in what? Class about to start. You gotta go, bye. Put your phone away as you enter the classroom, because the psycho is already at the lectern, waiting for your classmates to settle down. Like to see everyone. As you shall beware, your group project begin today. And send out packets with all the information you need to get started, including your partner's name. No trading, all partnerships are final. But me and Peter, seriously, you'll be spending a lot of time with this person, so be nice. This assignment counts for 30% of your final grade. I said you take it seriously. Sweet, sweet, whatever. Whatever, twice. You open up your envelope and read the name. Then look up and walk eyes with it. Oh God, I'm pardoned or blamed. What happens when you're forced to spend time with the first son of your country's sworn enemy? Find out in the next chapter of Foreign Affairs.